Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Classes with me. Today we are going to understand one of the most confusing SQL topic for beginners, that is having versus where. Many people know both are used for filtering purpose, but when to use where and when to use having creates a lot of confusion. In this video, we will first understand the theory, then see some real SQL examples with the employee table, like employee YouTube table that you can see in front of my screen. And finally, we will compare both side by side. So let's start. First thing first, we will go with the theory part. Very simple rule to remember. Where filter rows, having filter groups. Simple. This one line already gives 50% clarity. Again, let me tell you, where filter rows, having filter groups. ठीक है? There is the first simple rule. Second simple rule is where is used on normal columns. No additional aggregate columns are used. Having is used when any aggregate functions are used, like sum of some column, then use having. And if you want to use where, then where is used in normal columns. We will learn about that in practical. So before moving to the practical, let's specifically see what is the use of where clause. Where clause is used before grouping. It works on individual rows. You use where when you are not using group by or you want to filter rows before aggregation. And one important rule that I want to say, that I've told actually, you cannot use aggregate function like sum, average, count in where. Where is not for that thing. Second thing is having clause. What is having clause and where to use? I mean, when to use having clause. Having clause is used after group by. That's the order of execution. It works on aggregated data. You use having when you are using group by and you want to filter groups, not rows. And one important rule, you can use aggregate function in having, and having is mostly used for that purpose only. So let's move to the practical part. In practical part, we will work on the table that you can see on my screen. This table is having employee ID, employee name, department, and salary. You can see there are total 4 columns, simple as that, and there are total 8 rows in that. First question, I want those employees whose salary is greater than 50,000. In this, I have just asked on the column point of view, salary greater than 50. Let me write it. Salary greater than 50. Simple as that. In this, what, like, how to find the output? Directly write select everything from the table name. This is the table name employee YT. I will use where salary greater than 50,000, and 50,000 is an integer, so no need to use string quotation. And when I executed, oops, sorry, we got the output. Simple as that. Very simple. We just want the filtration in column point of view. No aggregate function is used in this. See, like what we have seen in this output, we have seen like where check each rows. What SQL will do? SQL will go row by row and check the salary. Is it greater than 50? If yes, keep it in output. If no, move to second row. Like that. It happens like that. Second thing, if you notice one thing here, no grouping is involved in this. Third thing, aggregate functions are not used. We have simply wrote where the column name with a condition. Our condition is greater than 50,000. So this is the correct use of where. Now let's try something wrong. Something wrong. Some mistake that we all have done. Let's work on that and let's see, do we get the output? The output is I want uh okay, average salary. I want the average salary greater than 50,000. Let's write this. Whose average salary is greater than 50,000. Or I would say, mm, okay, yeah, whose average salary is greater than 50. Let's see. You can see this, the error function, I mean the error notice. Aggregate functions are not allowed in where. This is what I have told in this video. Aggregate functions are only used in having, and when you will use having, then group by also should be written. We will see the practical, no need to worry about. As we will see the practical for having, let's see the easiest practical. Practical example is, I want department where average salary is greater than 55,000. Let's take 55,000 rather than taking 50. In this, the question, let me write the question here so that it is easy for you to understand, and let me delete it. Otherwise, yeah, let's execute it. Yeah, so that we don't see the error. What we want right now, we want department where average salary is greater than 55,000. Okay? Department where average salary greater than 55,000. Because earlier we used 50,000, so let's use 55,000 right now. Let me just, yeah, we have 1,000 right now. Okay. In this, what we will do, we will simply write the average aggregate function in select from the table name. Okay, let's write side by side. Select department average of salary as average salary from employee YT having average of salary greater than 55,000. Right now, remember my point, what I have told, having will always come after group by. So you have to write here group by department. And also remember one thing, having is always used when you are grouping something. Okay? Grouping filtration. We have group by department and we have to find out the average salary greater than 55,000. And when we execute it, see, we got that. Finance, their average salary is greater than 55. Is it okay? 63,000. Yeah, it is greater than 55. 61,666. Yeah, greater than 55,000. We got the output. In this, what we have seen, what things we have noticed or we have analyzed as a data analyst. We have analyzed that group by creates a department, group of department. Average salary calculates per department. I mean to say, see, let me write the table name again so that I can show you something. IT department. Oh, wait, let me write like this. Ordered by. Okay, let me execute it. Now see, finance 2, then HR 3, IT 3. What will happen right now when I done this group by department and the average salary? What will happen? Finance average will be found out. So what is the average of finance? 65 plus 62 divided by 2. Okay. Let's see this in the calculation part. Hmm. Yeah, is it visible? No, it's not visible. Okay, no worries. In the calculation part, what we can see, finance 65 plus 62 divided by 2. HR will be 48,000 plus 45,000 plus 40,000 divided by 3. IT will be 70,000 plus 55,000 plus 60,000 divided by 3. Each and every department will get their average output. Okay. After the average output, SQL will see whoever salary, average salary is greater than 55,000, that output we will get. So let's see, we have got finance 63,500 and IT 61,666. So it is like average salary calculated per department. And third thing what we have observed is like having filters only those department with the help of aggregate functions. In this, if we use where, suppose in this also I use where, let's see, do we get any output? Where. And let me tell you here, order of execution is also wrong. First where will come, then group by. Okay, let's do that as well. Let's take where first, then group by. Let's see. When we execute it, error, simple. It is obviously there, like in where we cannot use anything related to aggregate function. That's the thing. That's what I've told. And that's what we have seen here. So we will write the correct thing right now. Having average salary greater than 55. ठीक है? When we execute it, output received, no worries for that. So that is the thing. Right now, let me show you the use of where plus having together. We can use it together. I have not told like this, like we cannot use it together. We can use it together, and I will show you the example. Now, let's see. And let's see a practical example. Like we want the output where employee salary is I mean to say greater than equal to 45,000, and department average salary should be kind of greater than 60,000. Let's find out. I know it is kind of intermediate thing, but let us see it step by step. Use of having and where in together. ठीक है? Simple as that. Right now, what I have told, I want employees whose salary is greater than or equal to 45,000. Let's write that step by step. I will write select department. I want in department wise. ठीक है? I want in department wise. Department. Wait. From this table where salary greater than equal to 45,000, and I want one thing, and average salary should be greater than 60,000. So I want having average salary greater than 60,000. Okay. Right now, let me tell you one thing. When we use having, we have to use group by. Okay, let's use group by. Group by department. ठीक है? And also we want to see like the average salary. How we will do it? Comma. Otherwise, it will be confusing and all. ठीक है? As average salary. Now it is perfectly written. From this order of execution where salary is greater than 45, group by department, having this, select this. Now let's execute it. We got the output. Easily we got the output. Where wait, let me show you again from here so that it is easy to understand, because earlier also what output we have received, the same output will be received here as well. So that's what I'm saying. When we execute it, see, salary is greater than 45,000, also average salary is greater than 60,000. Simple as that. And what we have seen, what we have observed that where filters the rows on the first priority as per order of execution, then group by, it creates a group as we have done group by department, then having filters the group, simple as that. And this is a kind of real life SQL uses. So that's the thing. And if we do a final comparison, you can take a notes on this, like where filter rows work before group by, cannot use aggregate function, and it is faster for filtering purpose. Second is having. Having is used for filtering group. Having works after group by. In having, you can use aggregate function. Also, it is used for summarizing the data, or it is used for summaries. Simple as that. So let's recap everything. In this, what we have seen, we have used where to filter row level data. We have used having to filter the aggregate data. And that's all about it. If this concept is clear, you have already cleared one of the most important SQL interview question. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon. Why I'm saying this? Because we do live stream each and every day. And if you still have any doubt after watching this video, you can directly jump into my live stream and ask your doubts in my live stream, and I will clear it personally in front of you. I will be the one who is clearing that issues in the live stream. Any doubt related to SQL, Python for data analytics, I am there to help you out. And third thing is, like, please share this video to someone who wants to learn SQL on a daily basis, or who wants to brush up their knowledge in SQL on a daily basis, because we upload SQL videos every day. So that's all about it. Thank you everyone for joining me in this video. Bye bye. Take care. Happy coding, happy learning, and let's meet tomorrow again in a new video.